Are you struggling to land your first paid event, or maybe you're booking clients but they don't value what you offer and keep pushing for discounts? If so, then listen up, because this step right here is the key to fixing that. When you get clear on who your ideal client is, you'll stop attracting the wrong people, which are the ones who ghost you after seeing your prices, and you'll start drawing in clients who are excited to book you. Don't we all want that? And I actually covered how to actually land your first paid gig in my last video, so if you haven't watched that, make sure to do that next. But today we're going even deeper, because if you don't know who you're marketing to, it's going to be a lot harder to book those quality clients that you're looking for. And if you're constantly getting inquiries from budget conscious buyers, that is definitely a sign that you're unintentionally marketing to them. And I'll explain why that's happening and how to fix it. All right, let's dive in. So the first step to attracting your dream clients, you need to know them like they're your best friend. How old are they? Where do they live? What do they do for a living? Are they brides planning their wedding? Are they corporate event planners? Or are they parents throwing an epic birthday party? The more specific you get, the easier it is to craft messaging that speaks directly to them. I recently ran a poll on Instagram asking photo booth owners what type of buyer they attract the most. And guess what? The overwhelming answer was the budget conscious buyer. And if that's you, it means you're unintentionally marketing to price shoppers. And that is a huge problem. Why? Because price shoppers only care about one thing: the cheapest option. They're not looking for quality. They're not looking for an amazing experience. They're looking for a deal. And if you're constantly getting ghosted after sending your prices, or feeling like people just see you as an extra instead of a must-have, this might be why. So you might be asking yourself, well, how do I fix it? You need to shift your marketing to attract value-based buyers. They're the ones who care about experience, quality, and reliability. And that starts by getting super clear on your ideal client. The second step we're gonna dive into is, what events does your ideal client care about? Now think about the types of events that they're planning. Are you focusing on weddings? Brides who want a fun guest experience and beautiful keepsakes and memories, right? Or corporate events, which are brands that need engagement and data collection. Or how about luxury celebrations, quinceañeras, bar and bat mitzvahs, high-end birthdays or celebrations? And you don't have to serve everyone. In fact, you shouldn't. You should niche down and really own your space. So I want to do this little reflection exercise for you. Get out a notebook, get a pencil, a paper, and I want you to think about your last few events. Which ones did you leave with a huge smile on your face and feeling just like it was the best experience ever? Then I want you to think about which ones paid the best. That should be a clue about where you should focus your marketing, because obviously you want to get paid well and you want to enjoy what you do. That's the whole point of this, right? So really take your time through that step. All right, so step number 3, let's think about your client's vibe or aesthetic and the kind of experience that they're looking for. So let's talk about what that is for your client. Does your client, your ideal client, do they love modern minimal backdrops, or do they want bold and themed and over the top? Do they want glam black and white prints or bright colorful backdrops? Do they want custom branded overlays, or do they care about the props that you're bringing? Knowing this kind of information will help you tailor your offerings and stand out from the competition. So here's an example. I had a client who wanted a black and white glam booth. If I had only been offering or showcasing silly props or party vibes on my Instagram, she probably wouldn't have booked me. But because I knew my ideal clients love sleek, high-end aesthetics, and that's the kind of events I love to do, and that's the kind of events that pay the most, I was ready to deliver exactly what she wanted, and I made a point to showcase exactly what I knew my client wanted to see. I knew on my social media, on my website, that I wanted this exact client and I wanted to book more of that exact client. So here's another action step. In your notes or on your phone or in a notebook, I want you to write down the look and feel that your ideal clients are drawn to. Are they fun? Are they playful? Are they sophisticated and stylish? Knowing this helps you market smarter, not harder. So in this fourth step, we're gonna talk a little bit more about what stresses your ideal client out and discuss some pain points and some solutions. Do you wanna know what really makes clients choose you? When they feel like you get them, when they feel like you understand them. So think about their biggest worries. What are brides gonna worry about? Brides worry about unreliable vendors, right? Corporate clients need vendors who are polished and professional and creative. Parents want a fun and easy, stress-free experience. Now, when you're creating your website, your social media, and you're making content, you need to make sure your marketing answers those specific concerns. So let's talk a little bit about the difference between the budget buyer versus the value buyer. If you're attracting budget conscious buyers, they're probably worried about price above all else, right? But value-based buyers, their biggest concern is trust. They don't want the cheapest, they want the best fit for their event. So instead of saying in your marketing and your website, we offer affordable photo booth rentals, say, we create the best photo booth experience start to finish. Or luxury photo booth rentals for couples who want more than just photos, an experience their guests will never forget. Or how about corporate activations designed to engage and convert, not just take pictures? Do you see how there are problems and solutions even just in that one sentence? That's a huge difference, right? Price shoppers are looking for cheap, value-based buyers are looking for quality. So you need to be the business they want to book. The last and final step is going to be testing and refining your ideal client. So if you're just starting out and you're not sure who your ideal client is yet, that is totally okay. Experiment with different events. So get a wedding, get a corporate party, get a birthday, and pay attention to what feels right for you. Some people thrive on the energy of weddings, while others thrive at brand activations. I know a lot of people who actually don't like doing weddings and only want to do corporate events. So it's all about testing and refining what you enjoy the best. Okay, memory makers, it is time to actually put this all into action. I put together an entire worksheet filled with questions to help you narrow down exactly how to find your ideal client. And I promise you, once you get clear on who you're serving, booking better clients will get so much easier. If you haven't watched my first paid gig video yet, that is your next step, because once you know your ideal client, you need to start reaching out to them, finding them, and booking them. I'll link that below for you to check out. Also, if you're struggling with price objections and want to know exactly what to say when clients push back, check out my objections kit. It breaks down the buyer types psychologically so you can stop discounting your worth and really start getting paid what you deserve. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and I would love to hear from you in the comments. What type of clients do you find yourself talking to the most? And which ones do you want to book more of? I'll see you guys on the next video.